You can see it's getting a lot smaller. Today, let's look at Wirefy's 4-to-1 190-piece heat shrink tubing kit. Now, kits like this are great to have if you're doing lots of low voltage wiring. 4-to-1 meaning these are going to shrink down 4 times the size. So it's pretty amazing. We've got some large ones in here, and they give you the red and the black, so positive and negative, which is a really nice feature, especially when you're doing up a bunch of wires. You don't want to get confused if you're, hooking up to batteries or whatever. You just want to keep everything color coded. Another great feature about these is that they have adhesive inside of them. Right inside, they have an adhesive, so when they're heated up and they shrink, it's actually going to glue to your wire itself. It's a pretty amazing product. I love this stuff. I use it all the time because I've got lots of trailers. I've got low voltage stuff, so I'm always doing repairs and things like that. And this keeps the water out, and I love that. I'm just going to shrink it down on this wire here so you can see how tight it gets. I'm not going to actually do any kind of connection here, but we just want to shrink it down. So I'm just going to use this Dremel tool. It's really nice. Heats up right away, and the shrinking starts very, very fast. Now you can use a heat gun with these as well. You don't have to use a little torch. You could use a lighter if you wanted. You just want to keep moving it around so it shrinks evenly. You can see it's getting a lot smaller. So for instance, if I had a butt connector maybe in the middle here, this would be a perfect example. So you can see it's really nicely tight around that wire, and same on the other side, it's nice and tight. I'm not going to touch it because it's extremely hot right now. So if you're working on maybe your motorboat, you definitely want to be using something like this. Keeps the water off those connections, keeps them nice and dry. They're not going to rust out on you. Nice and protected. That's really important. You don't want to have raw connections everywhere where wires might touch each other and short out. That's where you want to get into these types of shrinking tubes. So you got 5 different sizes here, both red and black, which is great. These are all 1 3/4 inches in length, so lots of space to get your wire and your connection in there. All right, guys, I hope the video was helpful. Until next time, keep on crushing it, and we'll catch you later.